In this video, I'm going to show you top 10 code that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. If you have been buying data at a very high cost rate and you are looking for a way on how to get data at a very cheap rate, after you finish watching this video, you are going to know the code that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. So this video is dedicated to MTN users. If you are using other network, I've also done similar video on how to get data at a very cheap rate from other network. I'm going to attach those videos in the description of this video. After you finish watching this video, you can check the description of this video to watch this other video. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, you are welcome. On this channel, I teach you different ways on how you can work from home and make passive income online. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get the notification. If you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment on the comment section. So in this video, I'm going to show you 10 code that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN, and only few people will know about this code. So let's dive into the video. The first code that can use to get cheap data from MTN is *312*2#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. Get 1.5 GB for 300 naira. So with 300 I can get 1.5 GB of data. So you dial 1 to get access to it. So this data will last you for 7 days. So with 300 naira you will get 1.5 GB of data and it will last you for 7 days. If you want to activate it, you dial 1. So this is a very good option that can use to get cheap data from MTN. The number 2 code that can use to get cheap data from MTN is *121#. Then you dial 2, which is data for me. You have 2 options that's available for you. The first option gets 2 GB for 500 naira. Then the second option gets 1 GB for 200 naira. The one that I normally use is the second option, which is get 1 GB for 200 naira. So with 200 naira you get 1 GB of data. So if you want to buy it, then you dial 2. So get 1 GB for as low as 200 naira only. Data is valid for 7 days. So this data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option that you can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 3 code that I can use to get cheap data from MTN is *406*3#. So that's *406*3#. So let's delete and see what we can get with this code. So this code is mostly for night browsing. So if you do a lot of work in the night, you can use this option to get data at a very cheap rate that you can use for your night browsing. And you can make use of this plan from 11 PM to 6 AM in the night. And with 75 naira you can get 500 MB, which means with 150 you can get 1 GB of data, and you can do up to 2 GB of data that you can use for your night browsing. So which means with 300 I can get up to 2 GB of data that I can use for your night browsing. So this is a very good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate that I can use for your night browsing. The number 4 code that I can use to get cheap data from MTN is *312*88#. *312*88#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. You'll be charged 200 naira for the purchase of 1 GB of data plus 500 MB monthly plan. So with 200 naira you get 1.5 GB of data and it will last you for 1 month. So this is another good option that you can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 5 code that you can use to get cheap data from MTN is *312*87#. So let's edit and see what you can get with this code. You'll be charged 15 naira for the purchase of 200 MB plus 250 MB 14 days plan. So with 15 naira you can get 450 MB and it will last you for 14 days. So this is another good option that I can use to get cheap data from MTN. The number 6 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is *312*4#. So let's delete and see what you can get with this code. So this code is mostly for TikTok. So if you use TikTok, if you go live on TikTok, you can use this code to get data at a very cheap rate that you can use for your TikTok. The first option that's available here, with 15 I can get 150 MB. It will last for 1 day. The second option, with 400 naira I can get 2 GB of data and it will last for 7 days. The one that I normally use is the second option, which is 400 naira for 2 GB of data. which means 1 gigabyte of data is just 200 naira, and this data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option that I can use to get cheap data that I can use for your TikTok. The number 7 code that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN is *121#. So that's *121#. Then you dial 4, which is smart data. We have 2 options that's available on this session. We have the daily offer and the monthly offer. So we're going to dial 1 to see the daily offer. On the daily offer, we have 2 options that's available. The first option, with 1000 I can get 4.5 gigabytes of data. The second option, with 400 I can get 2.5 gigabytes of data. So the one that I normally go for is the second option, which means 1 gigabyte of data is less than 200 naira. So let's go back to the monthly plan. So I will dial 0 to go back, then I will dial 2 to access the 30 days plan. On the 30 days plan, you have 3 options that's available. The first option, with 15 you can get 7 gigabytes of data. The second option, with 25 you can get 13 gigabytes of data, and the last option, with 3000 you can get 20 gigabytes of data. The one that I mostly make use of is the 3000 for 20 gigabytes of data, and this will last you for 30 days. So let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost if you are going for this option. 3000 divided by 20. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 115 naira if you are using this option, and this data will last you for 30 days. So this is one of the options that I use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 8 code that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN is *121#. Then you dial 3. You have 4 offers that are available for you. So the first option is daily offer, then the second one is 7 days offer, then the third option is 14 days offer, and the fourth one 30 days offer. So I would dial 1 to check the daily offer. So on the daily offer, with 400 I can get 2.5 gigabytes of data. So this is a very good option that I can use to get cheap data from MTN. So let's go back. I will dial 0 to go back. Then the 7 days offer, I will dial 2 to get access to it. On the 7 days offer, I have 2 offers that is available for me. The first offer, with 2000 I can get 11 gigabytes of data, which means 1 gigabyte of data is less than 200 naira if you're using this option. The second option, with 3000 I can get 15 gigabytes of data, which means 1 gigabyte of data is just 200 naira. This is another good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. So I will dial 0 to check the other option. I will dial 3 to check the 14 days plan. On the 40 days plan, you have 2 options that is available for you. The first option, with 35 can get 17 gigabytes of data. The second option, with 500 I can get 30 gigabytes of data. So let's say we are going for the 5000 for 30 gigabytes of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost if you are using this option. So 5000 divided by 30. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 166 naira if you are using this option to get data from MTN. So let's check the other option, which is the 30 days offer. To access the 30 days offer, I will dial 4. On the 30 days offer, I have 4 options that is available for me. The first option, with 25 naira can get 100 MB. The second option, with 15 naira can get 250 MB. The third option, with 6000 I can get 39 gigabytes of data. The fourth option, with 10,000 I can get 53 gigabytes of data. So let's say we are going for the 10,000 for 53 gigabytes of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost you if you want to go for this option. So 10,000 divided by 53. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 188 naira. And this is a very good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN, and this data will last you for 30 days. The number 9 code that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN is *344*2*1#. So let's delete and see what we can get with this code. So this code is for selected educational site and app only. So if you normally visit some educational sites and some app, you can use this code to get it at a very cheap rate that you can use to visit those educational sites. With 15 naira, you can get 300 MB, and this data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option that you can use to get data if you normally visit some educational site. The number 10 code that I can use to get cheap data from MTN is *312*4#. Then you dial 3, which is broadband bundle. Then you dial 1, cap plan. So you have 3 options that is available for you that you can make use of. We have the monthly bundle, the 3-month bundle, and the yearly bundle. So let's check the monthly bundle. So you dial 1. On the monthly bundle, you have 4 options that's available for you. The first option with 9,000 can get 30 GB of data. The second option with 14,500 can get 60 GB of data. The third option with 24,000 can get 120 GB of data. The fourth option with 25,000 can get 200 GB of data. So you can select any of these options and use it to buy data from MTN. So let's go back. So I will dial 0 to go back. On the 3-month plan, I will dial 2 to access it. So on the 3-month plan with 75,000, I can get 450 GB of data, and it will last me for 90 days, which is 3 months. So let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 GB of data will cost if you want to use it on this 3-month plan. 75,000 divided by 450. So 1 GB of data will cost you just 166 naira if you're using this option to buy data from MTN. So this is another good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. So let's check the last option. To access the last option, which is the yearly plan, you dial 3. So on the yearly plan with 250,000, I can get 1.5 terabytes, and this will last you for 365 days, which is 1 year. So if you normally do a lot of data, you can use this one to buy data that will last you for a long period of time if you don't want to be recharging always. So let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 GB of data will cost if you are going for this option. 150 divided by 1,500. So 1 GB of data will cost you just 100 naira, and this data will last you for a whole 1 year. So this is a very good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. So these are the top 10 codes that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. If you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment on the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get the notification. If you want to learn how to get it at a very cheap rate from other networks, you can check the description of this video, or you can watch the video that is showing next on your screen. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.